I'm sure you guys all remember when the Trump administration had promised to go after prescription drug manufacturers in order to get them to lower the price. I mean, look, everybody's been saying, has said before, even President Trump, these prices, they're getting away with murder. Look at how expensive it is for drugs. President Trump even went after Martin Shkreli. So this, of course, is Pharma Bro, who raised the price of drug by like 6,000%, or some insane astronomical number, from $2 a pill to like $700 a pill. Insanity, right? Well, in an unsurprising twist, after all that, pharmaceutical company Pfizer announced for the second time that it will not lower prices, but it will raise prices instead. In fact, around 100 of Pfizer's drugs got higher list prices this week, according to the Financial Times. Now, those affected drugs include big sellers such as Lyrica pain capsules, Chantix smoking cessation medication, Norvasc blood pressure pills, and the lung cancer treatment Xalkori. Now, those went up about a little less than 10%, but nonetheless, this is the second round of increases. Now, in fact, while many of the price changes in the individual rounds hover at about 10%, many at 9.4%, the hikes collectively boost many drugs' prices by double digits for the year overall. So we have a double-digit increase in the price of prescription drugs. Many of them, of course, are popular prescription drugs that a lot of people need. Now, going back to Trump's promise to lower prescription drug prices, I find this very interesting. Again, I thought the president was supposed to do something about this, and that he was urging Congress. Look, Ted Cruz, for all the shit that I give Ted Cruz for being a wax figure made come to life, Ted Cruz was like open to importing cheaper drugs from Canada. So, and by the way, they're the same quality of the drugs that are manufactured here because they're owned by the same companies, except that they manufacture them overseas and then they send them here. So they would have been cheaper because they would have been from Canada. So anyway, now on Trump's promises, in fact, back in May, he said that he claimed that, don't worry, guys, we're going to do something about these prescription drug prices by letting the companies, I'm going to help them out, and then they're going to voluntarily lower their prices. He said, I think we're going to have some big drug companies in 2 weeks that they're going to announce, because of what we did, they're going to announce voluntary massive drops in prices. That's what he said. Where are the drops? Where'd they go? That was back in May. Oh, a couple weeks, they're going to drop their drug price. No, they didn't. They raised it, and they've been raising it ever since. Look, you think a company, out of the goodness of their heart, is going to voluntarily lose profit by cutting their own prices when a promise given to President Trump, oh no, trust me, we're going to do something. Sucker. No, we're not going to do that because it's profit. That's money in our pockets. Why would we take money out of our pockets voluntarily to help consumers? We don't care about consumers. Ugh. No, we're going to jack the price up of life-saving drugs, and you're going to take it because what's your other option? You're going to die without some of these drugs. Lung cancer medication. I know one of them is Viagra. Nobody's going to die without Viagra. However, you are going to die if you don't have lung cancer treatment medication. It's disgusting, man. Disgusting. Look, the thing is that this is not new. This is happening, yes, under Trump, but I can't blame Trump for it. What I'm blaming Trump for is promising to do something about it and then not doing anything about it. What can I do? No, the real fault, of course, lies with Congress. Now, look, Congress, you got to look how much in legal bribes the pharmaceutical industry gives Congress. In the 2016 cycle alone, pharmaceutical companies gave $16 million to Republican candidates. Now, those are Republicans, right? $16 million in campaign bribes to politicians. But wait, they also gave a pretty significant amount to the Democrats in Congress as well. around $13,115,345. That is in the 2016 election cycle. So a lot to Republicans and slightly less, but still a very significant amount going to the Democrats. And this is why we have drug companies that continue to raise their prices. Even after PharmaBro, even after Mylan getting in trouble for raising the price of the EpiPens for something that costs like $1 to make, they charge $600 for 2 of them. It's insanity. It's insanity. And it's all done on for profit. And they get away with it because Congress is bought. Cory Booker, for example. Cory Booker was against importing cheaper drugs from Canada. Why? Oh, no, they're lower quality. No, they're the same quality because they're the same drugs. Only they come from somewhere else, and you can actually purchase them cheaper. But we're not going to do that. Congress also could allow Medicare to negotiate the prices for prescription drugs, but they don't want them to. Why? It's because of the money. It's the money. Look, just this year alone, 2018, they've given over $4 million in legal bribes just this year. And it's going to be so much more as the midterms continue to get closer. There's a reason that despite the outrage from many Americans that this kind of stuff still happens, and why our politicians won't do a goddamn thing about it. Follow the money. If anybody thinks that they're going to voluntarily lower those prices because you do something good for them, they're not. You're an idiot. It's just like a politician or maybe a talk show host like Dave Rubin saying that, oh, no, don't worry, we don't need regulation because companies will just regulate themselves in the free market. It's never happened in the history of the entire human species, and it won't because of the money. You keep allowing companies to bribe politicians, and you can keep expecting them to put corporate profits first, because that's exactly what they're going to do. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.